Hi, I'm Tree and I'm a game designer. This is a new series I'm starting called Game Design Gold, where I talk about game design that inspires, excites, or influences me. In this first video, I'll be talking about Nioh. Nioh is an action RPG made by Team Ninja that follows a similar formula to the Dark Souls games. A lot of Nioh is very similar to Dark Souls, but these two systems I'm going to talk about build on top of the foundation that FromSoft built. And these two systems are key pulse and stances. So in Nioh, you have access to a bunch of different weapons that all attack differently. And when you attack, you deplete a key meter, which is basically just stamina in Dark Souls. All of that is pretty standard Dark Souls and RPG, but the things that Nioh does different starts with the key pulse. So after you finish your attack and your key begins to recover, there's actually a small white bar that recovers first. If you hit R1 precisely when the white bar hits the end of the bar, then you'll get all that key back immediately. What this does is have you be an active participant, even when you're tapped out. In Dark Souls, when you're running out of stamina, the only option you usually have is to back off, wait, and pray you don't get smacked by the boss. The second system is called stances. In the bottom right side of the screen, you'll see 4 stances. Sheathed, which basically just means you don't have any weapon out. And then there's high, mid, and low. And each of these combat stances has a completely different use. High stance is very powerful, but you use a lot of ki when you attack and you're more vulnerable since your swings are so big. Mid stance focuses more on defense because you can block much quicker and your ki doesn't deplete as quickly. Low stance focuses on speed, so your attacks are really weak, but you can dodge quickly and use very little ki when you attack. These stances are also completely different with their animations depending on what weapon you're using. What this system does is provide you with lots and lots of freedom when you're going into combat. You can also switch stances on the fly based on the enemies you're fighting. Some enemies are super fast, so switching to low stance to match their speed makes sense. Some enemies have low health, so you can switch to high stance and kill them with a single combo. Both key pulse and stances also have crazy amounts of ways that they can evolve throughout the game. Like with the skills, there's a skill tree for every single weapon and stance. Some skills have that you can do a key pulse not by pressing R1, but by dodging at the right time. Some have it so that you get even more ki back if you switch stances right when you do a key pulse. Both of these systems give you a lot of depth and freedom for you to play with, which is really helpful because it's a hard game. This is especially awesome for high-level players that want more skills to master and learn as the game goes on. And that's why I think key pulse and stances are game design gold. So I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. I was super discouraged when YouTube just started blocking a bunch of my videos, and it wasn't fun having YouTube just take down stuff I spent a lot of time and hard work on. I don't make videos to make money, I just do it because it's fun. But now I'm back and I'm going to be focused on making smaller videos like these and not going back to the rigorous video essay format, at least for now. I'll also be mostly talking about games because 1, the videos usually don't get blocked by the angry god of YouTube, and 2, I've just been more focused on games in general as I've made game design my career. Thank you to everyone that stuck around and stayed subscribed. I'll be trying to make a lot more videos from here on out. Thanks.